Numbness in feet, cramps. 6 foods that make everything worse. Do you often feel numbness in your legs or experience sudden cramps at night? Those sharp pains, as if someone is squeezing your muscles, jolting you awake. Don't ignore these signs. They could be an SOS signal from your body, warning that your blood vessels are damaged. According to health experts, these symptoms are not just minor inconveniences, but alarming indicators of serious issues related to blood circulation and vascular health. Even more surprising, the culprits might be the very foods you consume daily. Today, I'll reveal 6 common foods that silently harm your health, worsening numbness, cramps, and significantly impacting your well-being. Don't take your eyes off this video if you want to improve blood circulation and effectively eliminate discomfort. Let's dive in and see if you're unknowingly consuming these hidden enemies. 1. The risks of white rice. Did you know that white rice, a staple food in most family meals, can be a major contributor to numbness and cramps? Why is that? During the production process, most of the valuable nutrients in rice, such as fiber, B vitamins, and minerals, are stripped away. This turns white rice into a quick source of starch that rapidly spikes blood sugar levels. The result, these spikes are followed by sharp drops, disrupting blood circulation, particularly to the extremities, the areas most affected by poor circulation. Imagine your body is like a car. White rice acts like low-quality fuel. At first, it makes the car run fast, but over time, it severely wears down the engine. How can you make a change? You don't have to give up white rice entirely, but consider these options. Switch to brown rice or quinoa. They are rich in fiber, minerals, and help improve blood circulation. Soak white rice in warm water for a few hours before cooking. This method reduces the amount of fast-absorbing starch and makes it easier for your body to digest. Pair it with potassium-rich greens like spinach or avocado to support blood circulation and balance blood sugar levels. Remember, small changes in your daily eating habits can make a big difference to your health. White rice isn't inherently bad, but how you use it is what truly matters. 2. The dangerous truth about pastries and chocolate. Do you often enjoy pastries or nibble on some chocolate to relax? It may seem harmless, but in reality, they are hidden culprits that can worsen your numbness and cramps. Why are pastries and chocolate harmful? Most pastries and chocolate, especially milk chocolate, contain high amounts of refined sugar and saturated fats. Sugar quickly spikes blood sugar levels, while saturated fats hinder blood flow by accumulating cholesterol in the blood vessels. Think about this. After eating a slice of cake or a milk chocolate bar, your body works overtime to process the excess sugar and fat, narrowing blood vessels, reducing circulation, and leading to those unwanted cramps or numbness. Long-term effects. Beyond causing numbness and cramps, high sugar levels disrupt the balance of crucial minerals like potassium and magnesium, both essential for smooth muscle function. Without them, you're more prone to cramps after consuming sweet treats. Healthier alternatives. You don't need to completely quit pastries or chocolate. Instead, try these options. Opt for whole-grain pastries or bake at home with healthier ingredients like oats and fresh fruits. Switch to dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao content. Dark chocolate is rich in antioxidants that support blood circulation without the harm caused by milk chocolate. For a sweet yet healthy snack, try yogurt with honey and nuts or homemade oatmeal cookies. They're delicious and good for your health. Don't let the convenience of pastries and chocolate take a toll on your health. But what about other everyday foods? You might be surprised by a common item found on most family dinner tables. 3. The hidden risks of white bread. White bread, a staple for breakfast or snacks, is a common choice in our meals. However, few realize that it silently harms vascular health, contributing to numbness and leg cramps. Why is white bread harmful? The main ingredient in white bread is refined flour, which is stripped of almost all fiber and nutrients during production. When you eat white bread, your blood sugar levels spike rapidly and then crash, disrupting circulation and leaving your body feeling fatigued. Additionally, white bread lacks essential minerals like magnesium and potassium, key players in proper muscle function. This explains why you might feel numbness or even experience cramps after consuming white bread. How to reduce the harm? You don't have to completely give up your favorite bread. Instead, try these tips. Switch to whole grain or multigrain bread. These are rich in fiber and minerals, improving blood circulation and stabilizing blood sugar levels. Pair bread with nutrient-dense foods. For example, enjoy it with fresh tomatoes, olive oil, or avocado for a delicious and heart-healthy combo. Tips for buying bread. Always check the ingredient label when purchasing bread. Look for options labeled whole grains and avoid those with added sugars or unnecessary additives. Remember, small changes like swapping white bread for whole grain alternatives can make a significant positive impact on your health. But that's not all. The next food on the list might seem harmless but has surprisingly negative effects. Stay tuned. 4. The silent effects of tea and coffee. Who doesn't love starting their day with a fragrant cup of coffee or sipping a warm tea in the afternoon? But did you know that tea and coffee, these familiar beverages, can contribute to leg cramps and numbness? Why are tea and coffee harmful? Both tea and coffee contain caffeine, a powerful stimulant that keeps you alert but can have negative effects if consumed excessively. Caffeine can constrict blood vessels, reducing blood flow to extremities, especially the legs. Increase dehydration due to its diuretic effect, causing the loss of vital minerals like potassium and magnesium, which makes muscles more prone to cramping. Additionally, caffeine can stay in your system for up to 6 hours after consumption. Drinking tea or coffee in the afternoon or evening can disrupt blood circulation during the night, leading to uncomfortable cramps. How to minimize the harm? You don't have to completely give up tea and coffee, but adjust your habits. Limit intake. Stick to no more than 2 cups of tea or coffee per day and avoid consuming it after noon. Switch to caffeine-free alternatives. Herbal teas like chamomile, ginger, or warm lemon water in the morning are great substitutes. Small changes, big impact. Try replacing your morning coffee with a glass of warm lemon water. It helps you wake up without harming your blood circulation. In the evening, opt for gentle herbal teas like peppermint or chamomile to relax and promote better health. 5. Hidden risks of butter and saturated fats. Butter, a familiar ingredient in daily meals, especially in baked goods or Western-style breakfasts, is loved for its rich flavor and creamy texture. However, butter contains high levels of saturated fats, which can negatively impact your vascular health. Why is butter harmful? The saturated fats in butter increase bad cholesterol, LDL, levels in the blood, leading to blocked blood vessels, especially in extremities like the legs, reducing circulation and causing numbness or cramps, decreased oxygen and nutrient delivery to cells, making muscles more prone to fatigue and stiffness. Healthier alternatives. You don't need to completely eliminate butter from your diet, but use it wisely. Limit consumption. Gradually reduce the amount of butter in your dishes and avoid frequent use. Switch to healthier oils. Olive oil or coconut oil are better options that support blood circulation and heart health. Incorporate natural sources of healthy fats, such as avocados, nuts, or salmon. Benefits of small changes. Instead of using butter, try drizzling a bit of extra virgin olive oil on whole grain bread or mixing it into a salad. Not only will your meal taste delicious, but you'll also be protecting your vascular health. 6. Hidden dangers of canned tuna. Tuna, a favorite for its convenience, affordability, and delicious flavor, is a popular choice in many diets. However, canned tuna in particular can pose serious risks to blood circulation and muscle health. Why can tuna be harmful? Canned tuna contains high levels of mercury, a heavy metal that can accumulate in the body with frequent consumption. Mercury not only damages the nervous system, but also narrows blood vessels, reducing blood flow and causing numbness or cramps in the legs. Impairs nervous system function, leading to fatigue or discomfort in the extremities. Additionally, canned tuna often has a high salt content, which can contribute to elevated blood pressure and exacerbate blood circulation issues. Healthier alternatives. You don't need to completely eliminate tuna from your diet, but consider these adjustments. Limit consumption of canned tuna, especially if you experience symptoms like numbness or cramps. Opt for lower mercury fish such as salmon, sardines, or mackerel. These fish not only improve blood circulation, but are also rich in omega-3s, which promote heart health. If using canned tuna, choose low-sodium varieties, or rinse the tuna under water to reduce excess salt. Support blood circulation with complementary foods. Pair tuna with potassium and magnesium-rich foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, or leafy greens to counteract the effects of mercury and salt. Remember, your health depends on your daily choices. While tuna is a great source of nutrition, overconsumption can turn it into a silent threat to your well-being. By making mindful adjustments, you can enjoy its benefits while minimizing the risks. If you find this information helpful, don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any valuable content in the future. Feel free to leave a comment below to share your experiences or ask questions if you need further advice. Start taking care of your health today because you deserve a strong, energetic body. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.